going to be a little bit gentle today, bearing in mind that it was the eclipse yesterday and different people might be feeling different things. So let's just start. So however you've come to this video, welcome. Meditation Monday is a donation based, no obligation to donate, but if you feel like you've had some value and you want to contribute some way, I generally, probably on the older videos, there's a link in the description to donate whatever you feel. There's no price, there's no set price, it's not about the money at all. So, and if this is the first time here, there is a playlist on this channel, Meditation Monday, and there's over 200 videos in there, various different healings and sessions and activations, and from guided meditations to how to, really basics, from bite sizes, even a bite size one, but they're smaller, shorter ones, for longer ones. Something in there for everyone, I'm sure, and that's their library on the channel to help you and serve you in some way. Today we're going to be looking, what came through this morning when I was doing the class was about this image of the lightning bolt. So I want to tune into that and see what flows through. So just get into a comfortable position. I don't know if you've not meditated before, I am going to guide you through, and there is no like, oh, we do this every week. It's different every time, and I feel like depending on who's going to view this is in containers. So whether you're viewing this live with me or you're watching the replay, or it's 10 years from now, this is synchronicity. This is outside of time and space, a container for whatever's relevant for you at the time. So just nice, straight, comfortable position, basically. Don't worry too much in your head about things. Teach people to get out of their head and into their heart and go beyond the known. So let me be your anchor for that, and your mirror to you, to connecting to the fullness of you, calling in my highest guidance, and for the good of all of humanity, opening this session, this video, whatever you want to call it, this box container, to be beyond the box and be a sacred space for you to commune with you, for you to connect with you, to connecting with your breath, connecting with your emotions, connecting with your heart, and a space. So I'm doing the same for me, but as an antenna for source in its highest form, my soul family, open and receptive, flowing through me, beyond words, through sounds and codes and light. Feel your breath breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, so you're safe and you're telling your sympathetic nervous system all is well in this moment. Well done for taking time for you, for having an open mind, coming with an open mind and an open heart, with the highest intention for all who are here. Everything you hear is not just for the spoken words and the sounds, but the energetics and the visuals that are sent. And the first is that of you sitting in somewhere calm, that we meet on this retreat, this digital temple. I love that. I heard, got that from Deborah Silverman, said that in the Zoom, and that's kind of what we do, telepathically linking in the moment. Even as I'm recording and you're viewing later, it's outside of the time of the now, getting past what is linear time and what we see as the 3D world, and bringing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose in what I call Qigong breath. So you're not taking in more oxygen because you're feeling stressed. So just if you are, we allow yourself those breaths to just bring it to the now and to the calmness of the moment. In through the nose and out through the nose. And just being in stillness for a moment. Sitting with whatever's there, whatever pain may be in the body or limbs, or whatever you're feeling physically, whatever you're feeling emotionally, whatever thoughts have been going on. So as you sit to meditate, and I often said, it's for those that have just sat down for the first time, it's they're like, I can't clear my head. You're never going to clear your head. It's the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the mind to have thoughts. But you can be aware that you are not your thoughts. You are the consciousness behind them. You're the one that's picking up those thought forms, like radio tunes. And just as you tune through your awareness and you're observing those thoughts, tune it through the dial of the heart. So what I mean by this is just take your awareness to your heart and breathe, and imagine as you're breathing, the heart's expanding, the heart's contracting, the heart's expanding, the heart's contracting. You're in this safe little bubble of you, your identity, your known. And we're calling in the sacred because I feel there's a grief that's going to be coming up of letting go of what is the known. We want to hold on to it so tightly. But when we're holding on so tightly, we're not open and receptive to the highest, which is what this is all about. Bringing that awareness in through me, through speech, through sound, through expression, through movement. Whatever you're feeling you need to do, this is a space. If you want to get up and move around while I'm speaking, you'll hear these words and these sounds coming. You want to dance aesthetically. We do that sometimes anyway. But and obviously the movement and the Qigong. Feel into your body and be present. Feel what it's needing. Listen incrementationally. This isn't about me facilitating. This is about me reminding you of who you are. This amazing, exceptional, divine essence that's got a body around it. That's contained in a body. The body is in it. Feel the language of my heart vibrating. Feeling, most importantly, your body, its balance, its frequency, its feelings. And like a mother, and I invite you to hug, like we call this the Havening technique, where we hug ourselves, and we release this, do this for 6 seconds, we release endorphins, the feel-good hormones. Those are the chemicals, the biology of the body. Feel you being wrapped around with the arms of a mother's love. Whether you've had mother's love or whatever relationship you have with your mother is irrelevant. Think of this as the Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, the earth sign in me, very grounded and anchored. And I want you to visualize that at the same time, feeling, there we go, the earth, the birds calling in signs, going down deep, anchoring in like you've got roots of a tree. To go around saying that in school. I want to be a tree. It was an advert, and my name's Teresa, so tree is one of my nicknames. I want to be a tree. Feel the roots of the tree. Feel the roots of your body and your being, but going beyond, opening, expanding the mind beyond, letting go of your belief systems, letting go for a moment. I'm not saying you have to change them, just letting go and being present, just within the heart energy. These words that I'm giving, as though I give so many, are to express, to invoke the feeling, the connection. Hello, you one. So trusting in your own divine connection, whether you call that your instinct, your inner being, your soul, source, God, goddess. They are words that man has given to things that we do not understand, that are beyond the physical and beyond almost the comprehensible. As I feel my soul flow through me in sound and frequency, beyond the concepts of good and bad and dark and evil. I'm going to give you some images, but if it resonates, great. Discount what doesn't. It's about your connection. These are keys, these are codes, these are tools that I utilize through images. They represent to me frequency, sound and vibration in a visual sense. So you may see this as an angel, you may see this as a beautiful lion. Often for me this is a white lion, and the black cat guardian order. This is the space, the sacred space around us. They hold for us like guardians, guardian presence of connection with soul family from lineages passed on, but outside of time and space. This is the holding space for the being as you connect beyond what's the known, the realm, this reality. Also sometimes this is of the dragons, the dragon lines we were talking about last night and have been very present for this month. Beautiful gold and silver, masculine, feminine, liquid plasmic energy that is showing itself to me as a dragon, as it is to do with the lines within us, the ley lines of the earth, as we feel into, as they are pre-creation energy, plasmic light energy. Elevating the cells in the being and restructuring, calling that in for us to help us where needed. Now, remember I said about the lightning bolts, and we started to say this morning, see your wiring, your firing, your brain. You ever see these digital images they show of the brain? I'm sure before. These are the electrons, these are the pulses between the radio waves of your mind. Feeling within this. We let that plane go over. I live not far from an army base, so. If I'm interpreting, and don't worry about interpreting. Even I was there going, for the sound, we'll interpret differently to each being because it's in accordance with what's needed for you is different. You're seeing it through the translation of your soul being and your own higher self. But I'm feeling and hearing these words came through that I'm going to express and share for the Milky Way. The milk of the soul. I'm not quite sure what that is. Right, it's relevant. The milk of the soul and the Milky Way, the birthing of the being. Rihanna Kiatoroma, Kirakuroma, Kiraduroma Yata, Ikanda Kaita Ishkumba. The coming of the Kira Tuma. Kiratuma, not Iata. Anyway, the coming of the being, the blooming of the being, the flowering of the being, of the soul, of the connection, of So the visual for you is thinking of these light bulbs going off, clarities, understandings, inspirations that are coming to you. Your inspiration, your divine spark, the essence of you is always speaking to you. Listening. This is your time to listen. Not just for me. I'm not on about listening to me. I'm on about you listening to you, going within. We're going to do that. So while I allow the sounds to flow, I want you to connect to you and just let it wrap around you. It's me expressing my soul in demonstration, but in doing so, it's in the hopes that you are feeling yours, your being, your soul, your essence, your connection. And this could be just your connection to being present to what's needed in your life. It doesn't have to be so esoterical. Okay, so I know I'm using lots of esoterical words, but this is to get you out of the head, into the heart, and into the feeling place. Okay, there's a beautiful golden energy present. It's related to the spleen, to this season. This yellow, I want you to feel that yellow. I always see it as more of a golden yellow coming down the feminine, and there's also this beautiful roots of this silver masculine plasming, and this is what I call this golden dragon, Sophia dragon hearing. Eatu kumaya, Eatu kumaya. It's what we see, the Maya, what we see in reality is evocative of what we're creating. We can create the different, see beyond the Maya, see beyond what's present, this unseen, the unseen I spoke of in my vlog this morning. Akayata kiatu ikayuruma elananiato, calling in your own currents of dragon, maybe calling in your own connection to the divine, however you feel called to do this. Just be present, feeling anchored, feeling the presence of the beautiful cats all around me. Expressions of each of us, everything as energy. Crystals, leaves, animals, people, rocks, everything has a frequency, as a hertz. Science, you can look up the hertz of different objects and different things and what they're made of, the properties, and they have a sound. They're harmonizing for all of that, and this is pre-harmonics. Iturupa, the light is flowing through you as you breathing in this beautiful gold. Feel it seeping through your cells, through your being, through your body and down. Nesakaya koroma ianurukum ikaishkitayata ianaya turum patishktolaka netaya. Swirling through your being, and this beautiful red at the root, a ruby red that's anchoring. Feel it anchors the bridge of the mind and the being, holding, feeling the sovereign seat. For the sword, the king, the queen, the balance of right and left brain hemispheres. And then go in between on the bridge of the hippocampus of our brain, the crystals within the brain. Let the clouds come over then. Go cooling. And a beautiful blue wrapping around. Dark royal blue is coming in now as well. To see. To awaken. And I'm going to suggest you can do this with me, you don't have to. Just tapping on the forehead, and then we're going to prelude to what we call running the fingers through the dragon. You run your fingers over it, crosses over all the meridian lines on the head. You do this a couple of times. So bringing this awareness into the body, into the cells, into where it's shifting. And I'm seeing an image, like a fluctuating image of the old and the new you. And as it fluctuates, and this is like just for here, but obviously for the new moon, this, I know you can do this at any time, but seeing the fluctuating speed of the vibration, the frequency, and like it's shuddering, like you see in these movies, you can see the people like 1 minute they're there and they can't quite move and they're stuck, and it's like this shaking and the speed of the cell within the body is speeding up, and it's causing this like shuddering. So this old you, this new you, and you are gonna feel the tuning of your soul, calling in the tuning of your soul in its highest frequency. So it's the harmony, like we're tuning the dial frequency of the fullness of you in your most authentic identity in this moment in time. That shifts as you grow, as more happens. As you resound through where you are in this time and space. Past, present, future. The future that's the highest timeline calling you into alignment. These are the words from when this guy was given the dragon, but I can hear them. Esha, 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 Kara, soul, light, Kali, soul, Ra is light, soul, light, Esha. Calling for Kundalini rising, if you like, if you want to think of it as such. There's a permission slip, but feel a beautiful golden energy wrapping around, spinning so fast it's a vortex. It's the colour, it's like the wheels of each of the chakras that spin. And they are evolving, they are changing. We only talk about 7, there's hundreds. So feeling them, and all these little wheels within the body, all these little cells that make up that which is you, vibrating, spinning, feeling, being, tuning and feeling into this perfect moment. Because the point of power is here. Just feeling that, feeling and grounding, feeling anchored, feeling my boundaries as well. My shield or my filter in place for what's right and what's relevant for you. Some things will not be. You may want them to be, but they are not. This is the time of destiny, of fate. This is the re-walking on the path. Getting back on the path of your highest trajectory. As a humanity, as a being, as a whatever aspect, as a mother, as a father, as a soul. Feeling, enjoying, almost the joy. The joy was important. The excitement. Not so much where you're heading, of the unfolding. Okay. And let's bring that back and ground that in. As you open my eyes, I'm like, whoa. Feeling lightheaded and almost woozy. There's so much energy. So let's ground it in, bringing it down through the feet, first through the head, feeling it all in the body, and we're going to ground it in with some movement. Actually, I feel I need it for me, so you may need it for you if I've gone. So just feeling nice widgy pose. I'm on a little bit of a slant, so I'm going to stand this way. It's easier. Feeling a Wonder Woman position. Taking the hands down into mountain pose. My straight spine, relaxed. The pyramid above, the pyramid below. Take the hands together, a little diamond over the belly. That cauldron, that cup, that lower dantian. Feel it connecting. The earth. You can have your eyes open if you want to. You can have them closed. Just sensing and seeing, feeling and being. At one with this moment. At one with your body. Okay with your emotions, whatever they are. Don't have to be all happy, joyful. Just observing them where you're at. Breathing in. Okay. And then taking the hands around the back, kidneys where we process. And I want you to just rock from side to side with any resistance that's coming up. And the hands like this on the back, holding, supporting those kidneys that are detoxing and letting go of any toxic patterns, toxic thoughts, things that are not meant for you. And then start to rotate and bring the hands round. Think about the top half of the Mukra and the bottom half. We spin both ways. And the cell as it spins. And then the opposite way. The magnetics, our magnetics of our thoughts, our feelings, what we're attracting to us through law of attraction. And in accordance with beliefs, we want them to be incongruent. And then just standing, resolute, strong, hero pose, Wonder Woman pose. But it's about planting your feet, feeling grounded, feeling that connection with you, not with me, but with you, and with the earth, with the sun, with the moon, with the sky, with the stars, and all that's in between. And trusting that we can dive into this ocean of the unknown. We've got an anchor all the time, energetical anchor that grounds us, so we can't get lost. We can't get washed away when the emotions may be feeling overwhelming, when we may be feeling overwhelmed with things, with tasks, with the world. No. You have this anchor of you, the fullness of you, your most authentic you. Authentic me. And it's here in the heart. So take the hands to the heart. Take a breath. Make Para Mudra. We take it up. It's to be. This is what I'm feeling. The Shakti energy. Feeling what in the balance. Lifting the leg. The other leg. The give, the take, the left, the right. Literally. But anyway, enough of demonstration. Bring the hands down into bone wash, down the face. So we see with perfect clarity, bring in that wisdom, those lightning bolts. We speak our truth with loving understanding through the heart, bringing down. We create with compassion, bringing into reality, and we let go. We anchor, we let go, and take the hands up into cleansing breath, open, receptive to the highest. I'm thankful for this day, for my being, for my clarity, for all that is me, all I've been through, some of my lifetimes, the wisdom of my future and my past, here enacting in the present. Take the hands together, make a fist. Any contrast, may it be wrapped in love. Thank you for your time. Love and blessings. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, let me know in the comments below. And again, I'm Tresa Jande, Tree Heart Art Design, Love Authentic. And if you want to work with me, you can go check out all the different places on my social media, in particular our Patreon members. But hopefully I will see you. There's lots of free stuff here as well, so it's there. But this is me vocalizing my masculine as well and getting comfortable with it, because we all have a world that we live in, that we're moving through, that's shifting, and sands that are changing. So just remembering and reminding you, as I'm reminding myself as well, I don't have this perfect. I have times where I need to go within and practice and remember to bring it back to home, and anchor this beautiful energy that flows through me. I'm like, what kid is this? How does the light language don't pay the rent? It's not about that. It's about feeling the energy, the frequency, and anchoring in the realities that we want to live in, communities and world that we want to live in, and holding that, bringing that in. And with that in mind, that's perfect lead up to, actually I wasn't intentionally doing that, but that's worked out, that on 9/9, which is tomorrow, it's every month I do a global peace meditation where we do just that. We visualize for the globe, and we take our hearts to a place of peace, and do the same to see that in this now moment with us, in our connection, and it growing so across the globe. So I hope that this is helpful for you. If you know anyone that would like to join that, they're on this channel, 9/9. So I will look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.